And after a while, it started turning from 5 years. 1 year went to 5, 5 went to 10, 10 went to 15. And I just said, I am so tired. When is this going to end? I'm tired of being in prison. I'm tired. Prison is like doing the same. You do the same thing every single day. Nothing ever changes. It's like I used to compare it to the Twilight Zone. You wake up every morning and do the same day over again. Wake up every morning, nothing ever changes. And you get tired of that, the violence and all that little stuff. And so I had begun to make a transformation within myself already, but I didn't know how to tell the guys that. And so I was just telling them, one day I seen this book, I was on Old Folsom, they got these tiers. I was on the 5th tier. And I seen this book. And I said, okay, that's a book. I love reading, so I love books. So I looked at it, put it back, didn't think nothing of it because it was nothing I wanted to read. The next day I seen it on the 3rd tier. So somebody put it down here. Next day I seen it again. Somebody put it back up. So people was moving the book around. So I said, man, for some reason, something about this book is calling me. And so I finally grabbed the book. I took it in the cell, I flipped through it, tried to read it. I said, no, not interested. It had a bookmark in there. I took the bookmark out and set it to the side and tried to figure out what it is that God wanted me to get out of this book. And I couldn't get it. I said, well, I don't like the book, so I'm not going to read it. So I put the book back on the bars for somebody else to get it. But I kept the bookmark. And so one day I'm looking at the bookmark and I happened to look at it. All these years now, I had given up on God because I thought God had given up on me. Because I couldn't understand how can my God that I loved allow me, a 12-year-old kid, to exist out there and to be invisible. And the bookmark, I read it and I looked at it. It was very fascinating. Never read it before in my life, never seen it before in my life. It was my first time ever reading it. And it was Footprints in the Sand. What an amazing poem. The author unknown. And I knew that poem was meant for me to read because that was God telling me that, son, I've never abandoned you. I was always there for you. When you seen them 1 footprints in the sand, that was me carrying you, son. And I felt so bad that I broke down, I cried like a baby.